Hello everyone. Just want to bring you a little update on what's happening with the Lifesong channel, YouTube channel. If you've been following us for a while, you'll know that on Sundays we do an online service, which is just the teaching portion of what we do here on Sundays in the main service. The message that you'll receive through the online service is a slightly varied version of what we do in person, just for time purposes and because of the different audience. And so that's something that we intend to continue to do, and we just wanted to give you a heads up on where we're going with different things. And that for that particular piece of our channel, we intend to continue to do that in the foreseeable future, at least, to provide some sort of an online devotional or teaching rather for the Sunday morning. And so you can look forward to that, and I encourage you to keep taking advantage of that if that's useful to you. So the other thing that we've been doing is on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we do a midweek, just a teaching, a devotional teaching of some sort, just to help maybe along in your own devotional walk. And so both Pastor Chris and myself, and occasionally we'll have a guest like Pastor David or Pastor Paul or some other person who will do a devotional teaching in the midweek on those 2 days. Our intention going forward is to keep that schedule. Pastor Chris has been continuing to do a Thursday morning release of a video each week, and I was until a few weeks ago, and just needed to take a little bit of a break. There was just so many things on my plate, so I've taken the last 3 or 4 weeks, and we just haven't had a video on Tuesday. But it is my intention to return to that, only I'm going to change the format up a little bit. In the past, I was doing just a devotional, but I'm actually going to start a couple of different shows, if you will, YouTube shows, that I will do for the Tuesday video, and we'll just see what kind of reception we get from that, and in the future we may make further adjustments. But the idea behind these shows will be that they'll focus on different areas of conversation, and with each of those, hopefully they'll be useful to you in a different way. And so certainly encourage you to take use of them. The 3 shows will be, the first one will be entitled Something to Think About, and it's basically what I've been doing, only I might change it up a little on how I do it, but it's the idea of taking some thought that's going on in the world, some sort of cultural thing, or some saying that we have, or some idea that we have about how we think about things, and just examining that and maybe expanding our thoughts on it and looking at it from a different angle, and then giving you something to think about in your day about, oh yeah, well, how can I look into this differently, and just to challenge us all to think a little deeper about the things we do and say in our life. So I'm going to get back to that, and will be a video out soon in that series. But I'm also going to start 2 other shows that I'll alternate between on the Tuesdays or Wednesdays. And another one will be simply called "Why Is This in the Bible?" And in that series, I'm going to be taking different things in the Bible, different aspects of the Bible, and just examining why is it there, and maybe talking a little bit about something we call hermeneutics, which is how we understand, how we read the Bible and understand what it's saying to us. And so just doing a little bit of occasionally in that show, when I do it, it'll be about just something, and we'll grab that and say, okay, why is this here? Why did God put that in the Bible, and how should we look at it? And then the third show that I intend to do is simply going to be called Story Time with Tim. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take stories from the Bible. I'm just going to tell the story, and then maybe just give a little bit of a narrative lesson out of that in a kind of a devotional style of just, here's the story, and here's something that story teaches us. And perhaps God can use that in your life as well in a way. It's a little less academic and a little more narrative oriented. And so that's my intentions. I have lots of ideas for other things I may do in the future, but for now that's what we're looking at. And so I hope soon to restart the Tuesday meetings, and Pastor Chris will continue on with his thing, and we'll still have the Sunday thing. So God bless you, and we'll see you through YouTube in the near future.